Sharks kind of gave you guys issues throughout the entire season, I guess?
I mean, I think we started pretty good against them, and we kind of just let them hang around, and then they get one or two, and then just can't really do that against this team. Gotta keep your foot on the gas and keep going at them.
Yeah, what did you think you guys did well in the first period that didn't carry over the second there?
We were just playing aggressive. We were shooting pucks. We were getting pucks deep. We didn't do that in the second. We were kind of messing around with it in the neutral zone, turning it over. So yeah.
What kind of led to the fight with Colton?
Honestly, nothing like really. We just kind of stepped up, and then he turned around and kind of, he was probably battling for space, and then I just kind of hit him back, and then, just kind of happened, I guess. Nothing really out of the ordinary, I guess. Just, battle for puck and frustration from both sides, probably.
And for you, losing Falk, and what's that like having to kind of make up those minutes with only 5D back there?
Yeah, obviously he's a big part of our team, important piece to our team, and plays a lot of minutes. So obviously, whenever you lose a player like that, whenever you lose anybody for that matter, it's obviously everybody's got to step up a little bit more and play in a little bit more, maybe in different situations too. So thought we did a good job, and obviously, hopefully, all's good there.
Just Jake and Falk both have upper body injuries, so we'll reevaluate them in the morning, and then we'll have more information at that time.
Is Jake going through concussion protocol?
I can't comment on that right now.
Overall, what did you think of the game today?
I thought we were good in the first and the second, and it seemed like maybe a little bit of frustration after our power plays in the second, and then we start to try different things through the neutral zone, force plays that aren't there, didn't play behind their D, and all of a sudden we're playing in our end more than we have to, and we take a couple penalties, and they capitalize on the power play.
Is that frustration kind of built up over the last few games of the chances are there, the shots are there, but the goals haven't been?
Yeah, most likely, but we talked about it before the game, that we just regardless of what happens in the game, we just got to stick with what we do, and we can't get frustrated and change our game just because things aren't going our way.
In overtime there with the 4-on-3,
yeah.
How heavily do you weigh pulling the goalie for a 5-on-3 there?
At this point, not at all.
Just because you want that extra point in overtime, or?
No, I felt like the guys on the ice at the time, 4-on-3, that they'd be able to convert in that situation, and we trust that they'd be able to, and obviously we weren't able to score, but I trusted the group out there that they'd be able to score, and I thought they deserved the opportunity.
And going with the 4 forwards there, and then the 3 forwards on the last, is that just a product of not having Falk and not having Kyrou?
And try something a little bit different and see if we can create offense with 3 forwards out there.
With Boldy today, what did you think of his game?
I thought Boldy played well. There's certain areas of his game that can be better, but certainly I thought, for the most part, our young guys played well for us.
Yeah, what you like about his game in particular? You see him at the ice on the extra attacker, you see him in overtime. Those are situations he hasn't been in before.
Well, and I think those are situations that we got to see him in, so that's why we've put him up in the lineup with Robbie, to give him some offensive players to play with and give him the opportunity to play, whether it's on the power play or the odd man, where he's at his best and he can use his shot and be creative himself with his offensive ability.
Was there anything about the Sharks this year that kind of gave you guys issues?
I don't know. I've only seen them twice, and I think, both games we outplayed them, but we, in the second period we seemed to get frustrated and get away from our game plan, and, at the end of the day, it hurt us in both games.